sir.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Hello. Yeah, audible?
Loud and clear.
Okay, fantastic. Uh, First of all, let me introduce myself. I am Ashok Dubey, an electrical engineer by qualification and by now uh, yoga trainer, coach by profession. Uh, Let me thank God first because getting such a device in your life, it is just because of God's blessings only. Otherwise, it's not possible. And the angel is Preeti. So thank you so much, Preeti, for convincing me and getting me into this such a wonderful system and that this device. Now let me initially, yes, as everybody said, I was not believing, but then once I got the device within 2-3 days, let me tell you an incident. My daughter-in-law, Annapurna, she is a chartered accountant, and she had a chronic pain in the elbows for last 5 years. And she was, I know she had the pain, but then every day she was wearing the sleeves here all through. And despite all those efforts, we went to all those therapists, the doctors. It didn't, it used to reduce the pain temporarily, but after 3-4 days, again it used to come back. But this device, when it came, for the first day, I was not very sure about it, but I said, okay, just try it out. And she used it for 45 minutes. The first time I asked, she said, Papa, pain to nahi hai abhi, it's gone. For the first time after in 5 years, I could listen that the pain is gone. And that day, she could do all her work. She went to office, पूरा दिन कंप्यूटर में काम किया. Evening में there was no pain. Next morning she said 20% अभी रह गया. So I said okay, again put it again. And let me tell you, after 3-4 days, since then last 2 months, she is not having any pain now. Such a wonderful device. I mean, that day I said, I mean, the jo whatever the cost, 3 lakhs, 2.5 lakhs, whatever, it's money to paisa vasool ho gaya in that itself. And the incidents I'll tell my grandson, he is 9 years old. It was Sunday. He went down to play and he came back. He was playing on the web board. He fell down flat back. और इतना पेन में आया वो, he was not able to breathe properly because it was sort of injury in the spinal this thing, sort of the ribs. He was not able to breathe properly. And I gave that mag Healy for about 50 minutes or so. And he said, Dadu, मैं ठीक हूँ, कुछ नहीं हुआ है. And I told, आज शाम को तुम नहीं जाओगे खेलने के लिए. And he went, he played for 2 hours. So I think it's a blessing getting this device into one's life. I have so many things. Let me tell you about myself. Being a yoga teacher, with the grace of yoga and grace of God, I don't have any health issues. But still, you know, I'm 69 years old, and small things definitely comes when you are 60 plus. I can tell you for me and for my wife also, the normally when you age beyond 60 and all, you get the bloating, the burping in the morning. Let me tell you, only 2 weeks of gold cycle, so vanished. हम लोग भूल भी गए कि ऐसा कभी होता है. Now to me, मुझे ज्यादा नहीं होता था, but my wife, her sleep used to be quite disturbed. अभी तो वो she sleeps almost 7-8 hours आराम से, absolutely without any problem. I mean everything. What to say? इतनी चीजें मैं बताऊं यहाँ पे. One more thing I would like to share here is there is a person in Rajkot now, Mukundre Tanna. He is the father of my daughter's friend. They were in Sydney, and Sydney mein he had 3 months back, 3.5 months back, he had the problem, and he suffered with the disease called Addison's disease. This is sort of hypoadrenalism, So complete depression. He was not coming out of the room. Complete darkness. He switched out. He used to switch off the light, and virtually he lost the hope to live. Sort of that. And also his sodium level had gone down. Normally from 35 to 145, that is a normal level. It was in the range of 123, 124. So he was to be hospitalized in Sydney. Thrice, thrice he was to be hospitalized, and every time he used to come back, sodium level used to come to around 131, 132. Then doctors will release him. Again, within a week, he will go back to the hospital. So the ultimately he brought him to Rajkot. He's a Gujarati fellow. He brought him to Rajkot, his son. And by that time, the Healy came to me. So my daughter called me from Sydney. She said, "See, if you can do something with the Healy." Let me tell you, distance healing, I started from there. Here also, he at least twice he had been to hospital. And the last time, about 2.5, 2 months back, I think maybe about say 50 days back, I can tell you, uh, when I started healing him, after that, he has not gone back to the hospital. His sodium level has, for the first time, has come to 140. Last week, he sent me the message. He said his sodium level is 140, which is absolutely normal, which is mine and yours. Right? Absolutely fine. Every day morning, he gives me a message. His Mr. Tanna, he gives him a message that I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm good. So I think just a distance healing. Every day I give that healing to him. I give that Australian batch flower that about 4.5 hours, 4 hours, 17 minutes or so. So I think there are so many things to share. I don't know. Um, uh, Lina always keeps that uh, time and all. So thank you so much. Whosoever is involved,